So then the devourers are going to start creeping out of the Empire soon, and with the anima drought putting the squeeze to the fangs, well, we ain't gonna get help from them until it's too late. Us dredgers could use someone in your line of work, professional destroyer, as it were. If you can spare the time, meet me out at the dredgewood. We'll scoop up a couple of lads and see if we can make a stand. I see you decided to get your hands dirty and join us gents in the labor pool. This muck pool is all out of order. The anima shortage has taken its toll here for sure. You see, the pools require filth and fiber to grow dredgers effectively. The problem is every time I try to treat the pool, the dang devourers are on my back. Now the untreated muck is starting to coagulate into those elementals. Can you go and toss some of the filthy rubble into the pool to restore it? Yeah, the Shadowlands soundtrack is insanely good. I can't wait to hear it in all the little nooks and crannies where it's actually supposed to take place. But the soundtrack has been a delight to listen to on stream. I've been listening to it on hours and hours on ends, and it doesn't really get boring, which is nice. So here we actually learn about the origin of the dredgers. You've seen them during the main gameplay. They're like the owl boys. They're like the servants in Revendreth. But as we find out, they're actually created from the primordial ooze. We just need to kick some rubble into the pool. Make sure that those elementals do not form a problem. I can smell it from here. Thanks for that. Now that the pool is stable again, we can make some dredgers. I can't keep you around forever, so we're going to need to take care of the devourer problem here for good. When combined with a stone of binding, dredgers can be reshaped into biggins. They are hulking creatures capable of impressive feats. Our supplies were scattered in a recent attack. Can you dig through the rubble to find a stone? Alright, dredger is fresh and ready to go. Oi! Oh, this is gonna be great. Hello, governor. Oh, I cannot wait until all of these guys have little voice lines. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Get going, I don't have all eternity. Okay, I do, but I don't want to spend it with you. Get in the pool. Oh, get in the rubbish pile, I mean. Go find me the binding stone. This pile of rubble ain't too big. Should only take a minute. Looks like we got devourers coming in hot. Howdy lead a propaganda. Howdy hop hip. Shadowlands is going fantastic, to be honest. I'm really curious about what tomorrow's presentation is going to bring. I hope they got some good news and are going to be like, dear viewers, we all know that you're really concerned about our upcoming systems when it comes to soul binding and covenants and the powers contained. We at Blizzard Entertainment have listened to your feedback and we are here to say, do not worry. You will be able to freely choose with who you want to soul bind, whose powers you're going to get. It is going to be awesome. And we're all going to be like, oh, ho, ho, ho. Alright then, looks like my job's done. Back to the pools for me. A gem of binding, a powerful catalyst used to form dredger brutes. And Johnny, kick off your shoes, nice and chill. Let's have some fun. Do you have the stone? I do. Got a bit of a devourer gunk on it, but it will have to do. Thanks for getting the stone. While you were out, I went ahead and dredged up a few more folks. Now we just need to reshape these dredgers into a biggin. Witness the ritual. Alright then. It is time to make us one of them big lads. Jump into the pool, fellas. Oi. You three need to get in there too. Chop chop. Ugh, alright then. Let's go, lads. So 6 small ones. Right. Oh, maybe... okay, 6 small ones. And a stone of binding. Equals... Buddhist is here, ready for clobbering. What do you want? So now we made a big one, including a tower, for some reason. Buddhist is ready. Buddhist ready to smash devourer skulls. Hop on. Hop on, Buddhist. Let's get to stomping. Okay. And Buddhist can do a swipe. Devourers attacking. Buddhist ready to smash skulls. He can do a swipe, a stomp, a charge, and drink some of the muck. Okay. Smash. Smash. Okay. Got the rifts closed. Little guys are down. Let's smash the big one. Haha. Hello, big one. I have come to smash. Howdy, Sinesta. Talia will be kidnapped by Sylvanus to threaten Bolvar. Ooh. I mean, that actually makes sense. They first want to make Bolvar reconnect with Talia, right? Buddha's job's done, it seems. Let's get going. I don't control this, by the way. This is purely automatic. I mean, I can still actually push buttons. Oh, okay. It appears to go automatically back home. Huh. We here. Buddhas go back to pool now. Nice. Damn fine work. Biggins can be a bit much sometimes. The final points needed to build a dredger required for any muckety-mucks to oversee dredger building. So... do I now have the power to make them myself? Because that would be sweet. You got halfway through. Alright. Unfortunately, the Lord Chamberlain's gift isn't sufficient to cover the entire tithe we're expected to provide the tithe lords, but it will make a good start. The loss of the tithe convoy is a terrible blow to our village. Our little community is already suffering greatly from the droughts, and the need to meet the tithe lords' demands. Still, we must all do our parts. We have little time to accomplish this task. Can you help? Get the tithe from villagers and scour the area for every forgotten drop. Get the tithe from villagers where you can and scour the area for every forgotten drop. Tithe. Sometimes tithes, the 10th part of agricultural produce or personal income set apart as an offering to God or for works of mercy, or the same amount regarded as an obligation or tax for the support of the church, priesthood, or the like. Any tax, levy, or the like. If you ask me, the attack on our convoy is suspicious. I told Mistress Miela that there must be a traitor in the village, but she isn't concerned. It's understandable, she's got to worry about gathering a new tithe. I've taken it upon myself to figure this out, and I could use your help. I'm making discreet inquiries, but I can't be seen speaking with the help. That's where you come in. You're something. Don't know what, but you're something. What do you want? Suspicious. Our glorious masters only send messages that reek of intrigue and scheming. I can't help you, Mawwalker. I do not have my Revendreth's Covenant ability quite yet. No. I'm imagining it's going to happen when we meet Sire Denephrius for the first time. Oh, how interesting you are. Are those your real ears? It's a new sitting pose. That's cool. And a name that I don't want to pronounce. Hello there. Glopnop's here to help. Don't know nothing about no sneaky business. All them things I clean up goes into the pile over here. I want Mike to do the voice acting for this. It would make me so happy. Or Las. Oh my god, yes. Them fangs is messy tossing the rubbish about here and there. I put it in there till I chuck it over the edge to the mire. Have a rummage then. What do we have here? Rummaging, rummaging. I found a suspicious message. Crumpled parchment covering with fine calligraphy. Tithe goes soon. I need your tithe. I really have nothing left to give. Maybe I can get a bit more. Let's see. Yes, you drain the spirits. You drain it all. No, not again. I can't. We must all make sacrifices. The master demands it. Ah, no more. The soul is devoid of anima now, fully drained. There will be no redemption after countless eons of suffering. A pity. Wow. Imagine paying for your sins for eons. And then somebody just shows up and is like, yep, this is mine now. There will be no redemption for you. That's dark, man. That is dark. The souls in my charge simply can't give more. I will have to give off myself rather than risk them. Ugh, too much. We do have over here Bella, together with Soul of Keltesh. What point is there in all of the rituals if we don't save our charges from the Maw? My sins in life were terrible. I see that so clearly now. I want to ask about suspicious activity. I must complete the ritual of atonement before either of us can speak with you, stranger. Have you seen anything? I must complete the ritual of atonement before either of us can speak with you, stranger. I am afraid, Bella. Of course you are, Keltesh. Your judgment day approaches, and we must rid you of your sins. Does he suck up their sins? Oh my god, he eats their sins! You having a good meal over there, buddy? You want a straw? I am somehow lighter. I do not fear. Yes, your sins exert a terrible weight upon you. I will petition the accuser for your judgment. And now, Keltesh, have you noticed anything suspicious? I hesitate. How would I know what is suspicious? Samu and Ilka quarreled here over the tithe and drought. Is that suspicious? Perhaps it is, Keltesh. Most forget that souls observe all around them, even though they are caged. My sins in life were terrible. I see that so clearly now. So, previously they looked like a different kind of a ghost, right? Like they weren't the basic spirit ghost, but differently. With like the lock and chain around their neck. And now they are basic bitch ghost. You done good, man. Are you full? Is it all in your tum-tum? Was it delicious? Despair. So delicious. Have you identified the traitor yet? The tithe goes soon. Well, isn't that interesting information you've dug up? Ilka and Samu argued, you said, and you found a coded message indicating that the tithe was going to be sent out soon. Those are helpful clues that would allow me to put the puzzle together. It is clear to me now who betrayed the village and what we need to do about it. You deliver invitations to a meeting to our suspects, and I'll prepare to reveal the traitor. Okie dokie. Please don't delay. We don't want the traitor to know that we know what we know. You know? Of course you know. Multiple Tims, huh? Good idea. Any potential allied race in Shadowlands so far? A lot. The only major thing is like, these are creatures of the Shadowlands. Would they actually be able to come over to Azeroth? But quite a few. Yeah. Bring out your tithe. I was not sure this task was possible. Very impressive work. Really? That is your quest dialogue for turn-in, huh? I wasn't sure if we had enough anima in the game, but apparently you found some stuff hidden. Good job. And that's literally all there is to it. Okay, let's invite some people and expose who did it. It's like playing Clue. Hello. Present Lajo's invitation. Ark, can't you see that I'm busy? What does Lajo want? Could this be covered in a note instead? Maybe if we just completely break the concept of death dying forever, they can. Yeah, or change the Shadowlands as we know it. Like if we see Sen Lane living on Azeroth, surely the Ventfear can do the same as well, right? Are those real ears? You're new. Oh, what is this? Lajos is having a meeting. Splendid. I do so love the chaos that he incites. I haven't played Clue in ages, but it's a fun game. We're going to confront them inside. What now, Lajos? Unlike you, I'm busy. Now, Samu. Tell us about it, Lajos. Who did what to whom? Simply delightful. Make light of this if you must, but I know you betrayed the village, Ilka. Ha. I have no idea what you're talking about, Lajos. You made a mistake. Easy there, Lajos. Stop pointing their crossbows at Ilka. What proof do you have? Record a note about the tithe for one, but it doesn't matter. You don't need proof when you have instinct. Instinct, you, that's rich. Besides, the little bat told me that Samu has been skimming anima off the top of the tithe. It's he that has betrayed us. What? Trust me on this. You've made a mistake. Everyone calm down and lower those crossbows or I'll shoot. Oh, what a mess. Inconvenient that my note about the tithe was found, but a little whisper here and there, and they were willing to blame each other. I love this quest. I love it so much. It's so good. Nice that it... nice that it all worked out in the end. Thanks for the unintentional help. 136, 136, either a back or a neck. I'll take a cloak. I like the cloak look better. I didn't realize that they murder each other, but we do what we must for the greater good. The Nephrius must go. Farewell. Hey, you there, yeah, you're the Mallwalker them fangs have been going on about. I figured you'd be bigger. Anyway, the taskmaster wants to extend his compliments and an invitation to visit his workings. That's a fancy word for the bunch of rocks me and my mates are digging up. If you're keen and all, pop down to Feeder's Thicket and meet with the Fangs courier, Arak. He'll get you sorted right out. I swear they're gonna be Cockney accents and it's gonna be great. To get down to them, you can jump off the bridge there behind me, or if you can fly, there's an elevator over... If you can't fly, there's an elevator. I can show you. Nah, it's okay. I'll find your elevator later. How you doing, buddy? I have come here by invitation of Dimwhiddle. You're here to see the taskmaster, huh? Since he's my master, I gotta say he's a really swell guy. Yeah, that's how it works. Wait a bit, he's busy abusing a good pal of mine. What timing Dimwhiddle found you, eh? Now is not ideal, as you can see. What a nice guy, right? An awesome in-game event. So yeah, not sure why he wants you. Based on a long time working for him, I'm gonna say he wants to use you to do something unsavory to further his interests. But I am biased. I could tell you so many stories. Let us go check on my friend Najia. Captain Exposition. Oh dear. Look, it's the amazing Captain Exposition, and he is ready to tell you a story. He's gonna let you know what happened just now. It's Captain Exposition. What just happened? To Venveer, Taskmaster Matyas and Najia are having a disagreement. In response, Matyas pulls a stone tablet and gestures manically. Anima encircles Najia and she is rendered speechless and unable to move. Matyas gloats over his success, but Najia cannot respond. Disdainfully, Matyas teleports away, leaving the injured Najia behind. Okay. What a nice guy, right? So yeah, not sure why he wants you. Based on a long time... Oh yeah, we talked about this. Let's go check on my friend Najia. I gotta get over there and check on my pal Najia. Meet you there. Are you okay, Najia? The taskmaster really messed her up this time. Listen, most of us don't like this guy, but we are bound to serve. You could do us a solid here if you want it. Najia always treated me right. Can you help figure out what is going on here? Maybe find the taskmaster's journal. Najia struggles to speak. And here we have a little poster. Attention all workers. We got ourselves a problem down in the thickets. A golem is trekking through the worksite, causing all sorts of trouble. Grab a rock and get to throwing. The dredger that takes it out to get the rest of the day off. Yay. And we need to find little Booksy. Okay, we could do that. Well, that was easy. Yo, but what about the other books? I want all the books. Give me all your lore. A treatise on Hembestian logic. A treatise on Hembestian logic. Any study of Hembestian logic must take into account two foundational disciplines. The first is the understanding of sensual connections, which invite the student to consider the ways the propositions are joined and modified by logical operators such as if or not. The second is the understanding of symbolic language that is internally referential and based upon shared experience. The word yellow to a student of Hembestian logic may refer to a particular you, but may also relate to the concept of secrecy. The key to the interpretation relies upon context. Yeah, okay. On the nature of the divine. Chapter 4, Forbidden Whims. Don't. Children, out of the room. So even in the Shadowlands, we got some steamy romance novels. I love Blizzard, I really do. Witherfall varietals for the discriminating palates. Ancient magic and dangerous herbs are cleverly combined to elicit exquisitely bitter blends from the Winterfall region. Notable vintages include Winterfall Special Reserve, a hardy deep purple, a black astringent with nuanced bouquet. Spicy pungent notes challenge the austerity, producing a smooth, clean aftertaste. Winterfall Melange, a surprising, unique taste from every bottle. The only common attribute is a neat tartness that thickens as it ages. Not for the faint of heart. Or a Winterfall Libation, as flighty, fragile, and ephemeral as it's pale in color. This beverage has a startling density and a significant intoxicating impact on even the most hardy of metabolisms. So that was a wine list. Okay. But he also found the dude's journal, which is the thing that we actually needed. Use lotion. Okay. Appreciate you helping, my friends. Keep this up and I'll be in your debts. Ugh, my eyes feel like they've had spikes driven through them. Is that you, Malwalker? Nasha, you're aware again. We've been trying to figure out why the taskmaster summoned this mortal. We found his personal journal. I would love to hop hip, but there's a whole process attached to that. Oh, hello, mortal. You've a real knack for arriving at the most opportune times. I wonder what Taskmaster Matyas wants with you. Curious. As for me, again, Matyas has used my sin stone against me. I was already enraged that he encaged me, and I assure you that this latest attack will not go unanswered. Yet, while he has my sin stone, I am unable to act against him directly. So we must remedy that. You question the laborers, and I will read the journal while I regain my strength. Okay. Salvage, dredger. Oi there. Put your back into it. Hello, Cobwobble. God damn, you're gorgeous. Quota's gotta be met. What are you doing? You, a friend of Najia, then good with me. See, we got to find them rocks with the scribbles on them. Them scattered all over the thicket. Oh yeah, they're looking for sin stones, ain't it? Why are the ones with scribbles interesting, Dobwobble? Well, them are sin stones. The taskmaster uses them to make other things do what he wants if he gets their stone, right? You helping me, mate Najia? Aha. One more. And yes, these are indeed the female Venveer. They're vampires. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Slobwobble. Where does the Taskmaster keep his sin stones? Taskmaster got them piled here and there with the Stoneborn guards on them. We all hate him. We do. You get them sin stones and help Najia. Okie dokie. That one is gonna activate when I click this, right? Yeah. I will kill you slowly so you suffer. A worn sinstone. Oh, you actually just get infused rubies from killing things rather than having to loot it. That's nice. That's very nice. What was it? A whetstone talent? No, a worn sinstone. The grievous sins of the most high priestess Cerebriel Toleron, 46th queen of Galacondor. Her greatest crime was the obliteration of the Kelmondai people. Not content with wiping them all out, she had their lands salted and rendered uninhabitable for 12 generations. Her reason for this vile action against the peaceful people that opted to surrender to her forces. On her deathbed, she confided to her historian that she just didn't like the Kelmondai as a rule, finding their cheerfulness irritating. Okay then. Well, makes sense if you make it into Revendreth, ain't it? I just don't like how cheerful you are. Look, it's nothing personal, but it is kind of personal, but I'm just gonna salt your lands. The vile deeds of Sir Stephanos Valik, Knight of the Blessed Land, Lord of the Timeric Wastes. Deed the first removed his elder brother from the line of succession to the throne through a combination of venomous substances and sharp objects. Deed the second similarly removed his nephews. Deed the third similarly removed his parents. Interesting. Not on my watch. Die. Do I expect Lanafel in Revendreth? That would be kind of cool, actually. Being a true accounting of the foul sins of Gorkak Skullcrusher, Karg to the upbred people of Zamgra, first Eagle of Zar. Coward who hid from battle rather than fighting against the enemies of his clan. Liar who befouled the ways of the Tsar with his deceit and mockery of the truth. Traitor who negotiated a peace in return for being a puppet Karg for the invaders to use against his own people. Crap. Singer who raised his voice to the heavens in violation of the laws of the Ubreds. Interesting. So they do use individual mindset when it comes to good or bad. Like, they're talking about the individual laws of the land rather than a global handbook of this is right and this is wrong. Interesting. Any interactions you're excited? Hoping to see in Shadowlands. Jaina and Arthas and the Winavarian. I am good with anything, to be honest. But a Jaina Arthas reunion in the tower? Oh, baby. What I'm mostly looking forward to, and something that I'm really hoping that they're going to do, is an audiobook to describe the time that the heroes of Azeroth spend in the Maw under the care of the jailer. And I want them to go dark. I want them to go beyond the Illidan novel. I want them to go beyond the Unbroken storyline. I want the sick, twisted truth of what it is like to be in the Maw and be tortured by the jailer and Sylvanas and that shit. That's what I would love to hear. I have killed your creature. You did it then. Fair enough. Now we can all get back to work. And you get a silver blade excavator for that. You get a shovel. It is worth 100 golds, but it is a shovel. This is the Shadowlands play track. Everybody, this is the music for the Shadowlands. There you go. Enjoy. Have you discovered anything useful? I kind of wonder. Like, I imagine that she is the poison one, right? Ah, a pity none of those are mine. Oh.
Sorry about all this.
A pity none of these are mine. Still, they may prove useful. 150, 150, pretty much the same except for mastery and haste over crit. I'll take those then. Why not? Matyas will be easier to handle if you were unable to move for long enough to take my Sinstone from him. Will you fetch a few ingredients for me? I have a cunning plan. Matyas' journal has revealed much. To wrest my Sinstone away from him will require cunning. I have a plan to incapacitate him. We just need the right ingredients. We will need something special to use at the base of our mixture. To get him to drink it down, he will have to believe that you have brought him a gift. He fancies himself quite a connoisseur. Some ancient and stuffy vintage will tempt him. Check the old cellar near the ruins. It once held supplies. Perhaps a bottle still lingers in the depths. Arak and I will work out the other details. See, she is all about the venom and stuff. The fate of Ars's soul is a bit vague, similar with Ner'zhul. But going by the short story Edge of Night, which describes the details about Sylvanas killing herself, ending up in the Maw, and making first contact with the jailer. In that short story, she actually runs into the spirit of Arthas as well. So I would say it's pretty safe to say that that is where his spirit is hanging out. As well as it would just be sick to see, like, heroes of Azeroth go into the Tower of Torghast and have, like, a little stay a while and listen kind of deal, eh? Like, Jaina, and be like, oh, Arthas, I know you kept my necklace. Oh, it makes me so sad. And then he'll be like, Jaina, I'm sorry, Arthas. I can't watch you being tortured in the mob. See ya. And then she's just out of there, and Arthas keeps on paying for his crimes. I would love that. Howdy, Shalana. I think I want to make you drunk. Head goes boom. You too loud. I need your drink. Oh. I need to kill you. There we go. Oh, no. No, the image is in my head. No. Get him out. It's no. It's not worth. Yo. I found your drink and your poison. Do you have the ingredients? Venom glands and scythe bloom pollen. This should be enough to knock him out for long enough to take my Sinstone. Aw, thank you, Deshna. Have you found a suitable beverage? I have. Ah, that's perfect. He will not be able to resist this. Alright, everything is prepared. When you are ready, ask Courier Arak to summon Taskmaster Matyas as though you've just arrived. I'm sure a gift of a favorite drink will tempt him, and the poison we've concocted will incapacitate him long enough to take my Sinstone from him. Our plan will work flawlessly. I must hide now. Let Arak know when you're ready to send for Matyas. Then mix the poison into the bottle. This can only go well. I do not like it that you repeat it, that it can only go well. It kind of makes me believe that, you know, there are other options. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready, sure. We are ready. Please tell the Taskmaster the Mallwalker is there. Do I need to drink first? No? Okay. Oh, you got it. I hope she's right. And this works. Oh, I'm now just poisoning the bottle. Oh, okay, there we go. Ah. Mallwalker, before you stand, floats. Taskmaster Matyas of the House Briarbane as requested. Ah, the Mallwalker. I've heard so much about you. A mortal in Revendreth? It is rumored that you can traverse the Maw. Astonishing. I have so many questions. But I must restrain my curiosity. I have a, shall we say, proposition for you that I feel will be advantageous for us both. If it is true that you are able to freely travel these lands, then you have access to certain information I cannot reach. You see how we could be useful to me? How you could be useful to me? Come, let us discuss the matter further. And sure, send him my way, Moody. What is this? Widowfall's special reserve. I haven't seen a bottle in eons. A worthy gift, Mallwalker. Join me. I insist. I got this. Gluck, gluck, gluck. To your health. Ah, the bitter taste of brooding with a hint of remorse and scythe bloom. Mallwalker, this bottle has been altered. I was not expecting you to drink the poison. Lucky that it did not incapacitate you two. Search his ridiculous robes for my Sinstone. Sleep now. Hey, I got it. What have you been up to? Ugh, what treachery is this? Matyas, I demand satisfaction for your offenses. Kneel and apologize, or we will duel. The Mallwalker will be my second. Kneel? You expect me to kneel before you? Absurd, as always, Nadia. I will give you the true death when next we meet. The abhorrent actions of Viscountess Icle of Ascaron, Premier of the Order of Blades, are described herein. My Sinstone, please. Oh, well done. I had a moment there when you drank the poison that I feared for you. But you're hardy sorts. Get some new pants. The Field of Honor. Thanks to you, I am free of Matyas' control for the first time in, well, a very long time. Now, together, we will seek my vengeance. I've laid a solemn duty upon you by naming you as my second for this duel. Thanks to you, I'm free of Matyas' control for the first time in, well, a very long time. Now, together, we will seek my vengeance. I've laid a solemn duty upon you by naming you as my second for this duel. I know not the code in your homelands, but in mine, it is your task to secure the field. Matyas and his followers are garrisoned at Witherfall Ruin nearby. Unless I miss my guess, that is where he will have run. I will prepare for the battle and join you soon. Just as I was, some of the Briarbane Ventry you encountered will have been compelled to serve Matyas. They likely will not want to fight you, but will have no choice. Once they're injured, they may be willing to pause to see if one of the sin stones recovered earlier is theirs. Free those that you can. The use of a sin stone to compel others isn't fair. At least some of Matyas' followers are forced to serve him, as I was. Free them if you can. Yeah, we do gotta keep things fair, ain't it? How insulting. Matyas is a friend. He doesn't compel me. Is this like the Death Knight quest where you just keep on going? Yep. Yes, it is. Oh. Well, that is good to know. It could be Arvis's horse. It could be invincible. Oh, shit. Oh, an invincible cameo would be great. Here, look. What is that poor horse? What has it done to end up here? These are the real questions that need to be answered, man. Oh. Is it now a good horse? Huh. Okay. Well, he has certainly chosen a scenic location for the fights. Yeah, me too, see. Me too, buddy. You've made some friends today. 143. There we go. You can't do that while in combat. Well, I guess I will do it later. At last, I will have my vengeance. I am certain Matyas will flee again if he sees me first, so you will need to confront him on my behalf. Then, while he's distracted, I will engage him. At that point, your obligation as my second is a formality. You must ensure Matyas does not dishonor the duel and cheat. When he inevitably does, we both know he's going to do it. I expect you'll help me defeat him. He is just through the portcullis here. Malwalker, you've made an unfortunate choice in befriending Najia and betraying me. The consequences are on your heads. At long last, my time cage gave me rather a lot of time to plan this duel. You're ever a fool, Najia. My guards will make short work of you. If you will not fight fairly, then neither shall I. Malwalker, to my side. And no, we haven't found Arvis yet. We also haven't seen Kilvas yet. Still things to come. So he's just activating his bad guys to help him fight, because of course he cheats. Of course he does. No, wait. Even to the end he was honorless. Come, friends, we must go. Music. I would have allowed an apology, but he chose treachery and he has paid the price. And we can get another one of the... Oh, so the leveling gear. Ooh. Hello, beauty. Okay, so not all the leveling gear is the same, right? Crit and mastery, I'll take it, just for transmog reasons, you know. My friend, thank you for ridding me of Matyas. I must leave now. If you would like a way down from here, follow me. So they have finished this, or cleaned up this quest. Yeah. We get a hulking Stoneborn to get us out of here. Malwalker, I have another task for you. Some time ago, I sent Abel and a few others to slay some troublesome bone maulers. They've yet to return. Go and find them. Abel's fate side quests. Okie dokie. They've been devoured. It seems so obvious now. I mean, it was just a little stay a while and listen conversation at the end of the Alliance campaign. Like, if you just played Hordes, you wouldn't have even heard it. But it's a nice touch, ain't it? It's good to see more representation. We got their weapon, because Abel is gone. Alright. What became of Abel? Ultimate demise. So they were defeated, and yet you still stand. Shame. Provisioner Draco. Draco motions to keep your voice down. I need some assistance. I promise you will be paid handsomely. At the edge of the Banewood lie some ruins. These ruins are home to a marketplace run by some brokers. They won't let me back there. Let's just say that my goods were deemed to not be up to their authenticity metrics. But you're a Malwalker. Bring them this package and exchange it for some surberries from Ardenweald. Just don't say I sent you. And here are the brokers. Brokers are very similar to ethereals. They actively bring... The heck is that? They actively bring creatures into Maldraxxus for people to fight. Demons, elementals, stuff like that. They're into dealing stories and souls. And apparently they practice their water bending all the time. Okay. Acorn the target to see if it's in fact mystical and turns enemies into stone. Funny. Okay. Are you buying or selling today? I am looking to make a trade. I could get a necklace of Dreadbed fangs, an obscure piece, yet Retru is always carrying one in his supply. Is this going to be a trading game where you have to go to the different zones and be trading like, hey, would you like my necklace? And you give me this, you give me that. Could be a thing, ain't it? What sort of delicacies do you have for sale? Oh. Oh, I see. You got a horn. He's got a necklace. So who's got the horn, huh? I see. They were collected from the dead world. Perhaps one may still be found at the night market. Yeah, so it's the trading game that they also did in Zandalar. So, the night market. Briarthorn roses. Excellent. Don't go just yet. We need to talk. Listen, it is obvious you are doing this deal on Draco's behalf. I believe Zera, the boss around here, would be very interested in striking a deal with someone with your talents. She resides in a manor at the top of the hill. I recommend that you don't keep her waiting. Don't forget to mention Daruka sent you. I would love to do dungeons, Blinky. The only problem is, waiting for a dungeon queue on the alpha takes 2 hours. Unless people hop into the queue with you. At least on the Alliance side. So it's not really worth it. As well as, I've done all the dungeons. They're on recording. It's not really worth it at this point in time. Don't forget to mention... I heard he received a shipment of Kyrian blades. Imagine how fierce of a hunter I would be with that. What do you sell? You sell nothing? You sell nothing. Okay. Ugh, I should have worn my hood. Wait, I can kill you? Oh, can. Sorry. He actually dropped a fair bit amount of gold. Okay then, cool. Market collector. Don't give me that shocked look. He did nothing to me. I had to test it for alpha purposes. Look, this guy is just keeping one of them in a bubble, alright? Oh, I saved him. Look, it's all good. I killed one, I saved one. We're all good. Greetings, Smallwalker. Have you come to barter? I have many identities in my possession that could be yours for the right price. Identities? Tell me more. I can easily demonstrate the worth of my services. You are noble. I know much of your many ventures on the world of Azeroth. You have slayed mighty dragons and other fantastic beasts across the worlds. You arrived in Revendreth in search of anima. I could go on if you like, but I reserve my services for paying customers. Huh. It's like he looks straight into my soul. It's a nice flower you got there, buddy. Nice bit of food as well. What is my opinion on all the Champion Commander Mallwalker titles? I can do without. But at the same time, I don't really care. The one thing that got really on my nerves was when they kept calling me Landwalker in Kaltiris. Landwalker? Landwalker! Like, what? That got on my nerves. I've been hopeful of your eventual arrival, Mawwalker. Draco is no longer a partner of ours. Normally, we would extend this punishment to you for attempting to subvert our rules, but you, being who you are, changes things. Let us strike a deal. You bring things of interest to me directly. No middlemen, no tricks. We provide payment and our wares when necessary. Do we have a deal? I'm glad that we could come to an agreement. As far as that calm man Draco is concerned, we will see to it that he learns a lesson from this ordeal. Side note, do not f**k with the candle people. The candle people will mess you up. So, does that mean, matron of the market, that the trading game ends with you? Kinda curious to see, like, how one would do that trading game. Warning. Shrouded patrols have increased throughout the Ember Ward. By order of Enforcer Christoph, all who are found near the asylum will be forced to endure the lights. Use extreme caution when venturing beyond our sanctuary. Even the shadows are not safe so long as Christoph remains in power. A reward awaits whoever is able to rid the ward of this tyrant. And then there is this one. Be advised, Summoner Marcells and his cohorts are dabbling in dangerous magics. They are calling forth Ashen elementals to ravage these light-scorched lands. We cannot let such acts continue. Any who can are urged to put an end to this madness. Summoner Marcells, your time has come. Typical mortal, meddling in things that you cannot comprehend. Do you think Shaw will ever notice me? Do ya? I mean, I got a Pepe on my head. We hung out together. The final death has found me, even in the shadows. He's actually talking to those in the cages. Is he like the king of the cages? Is that his sin stone? Jesus, what did you do in life? Hello? Where did your shoe go? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That was a bad idea. That was definitely not the brightest idea I've ever had. Well, since we got past him, let's see what's actually going on here. The Scorched Crypts. Collector Marissa. Ooh. That's the Argus Scythe, but then a little bit different. Cool. See, this is that land what I was talking about earlier, where there's like light elementals and whatnot. And they are bright flash lost. Oh. They are messing about with some neglected souls up in here. Interesting. Okay. No way that I'm going to survive this, but we can give it a go. Nope, 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 nope. That was way too many. Are the Dark Kyrians over the Bastion actually the good guys from a different point of view? Isn't that the whole idea behind good and evil? Points of views? So, yes. Ooh, what did I get? Perfected hand mirror. These devices are capable of teleportation in addition to more combative uses. This mirror contains very intricate designs on the casings. This item will be of great interest to the brokers. Per your previous deal with the night market, you should bring it. Oh. Cool. Yeah, exactly. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Yeah. You think Shadowlands is going to have a plot twist like Battle for Azeroth? Like the first patch we fight the jailer and the third patch we fight all the Void Lords or something like that? Could be a thing. But again, it's impossible to predict the future, ain't it? Did I pick up a new Hearthstone? I don't think I did. Lol. Okay. Okay. But what I would find rather interesting is, like, if we make parallels to Wrath of the Lich King. Like in Wrath of the Lich King was right there in your face, right? Right there at the start, you knew what your threat was going to be, you knew what you're going to face, and a similar thing is happening with the Jailer. So I'm kind of hoping it's going to be like that, but we're going to find out. So don't show anybody that trick that I just did. That was some high-level hacking, all right? Don't tell anyone. Oh, you can get out. There's like a little lever next to it. I saw it in ghost form. Yo, Inervus, you dare intrude on my private reserve. Oh, you're sucking on a good anima, are ya? Oh, I see. We got an interrupt on that one. Easy peasy, world first. Uh-huh. Nah, I booted it up after dinner again. So I had my food, I had my spinach, and then I booted up again to get the side quest recorded. That way, tomorrow. When looted, your attacks have a chance to inflict soul siphon on your target, leeching damage, only usable outdoors in the Shadowlands. Okay. And soul silver, when looted, gain a barrier that prevents... Oh, look at that. I saved you, neglected soul. Are you happy? You can be with your friends now outside in the sunlight. You can play and frolic. It's gonna be great. Trespasser, you will be forced to endure the light. Oh no, I'll be forced to endure the light. Oh no, the pain. The pain. Please, Venfir, anything but the light. What is better, Pandaren or the Volpera? Pandaren. Why? Because they're bouncy. I've existed too long for it to end like this. No tears will be shed over the loss of such a miscreant. Coin is not abundant in this war, but take this. The owner is long gone, and it will fetch a fair price. By the order of the taskmaster, the bearers are exempt from 4 anima tithings. Proportionate compensation may be given to transfer of this writ. Oh. Cool. So I can give this away and they won't suck the anima out of me. Huh. Your reward, as promised, an excellent cut from an overly holy desiccated land. A desiccation duster. Which is a cloak. Oh look, there's another quest. Excuse me, hello, over here in the shadows, I could use your assistance. Lawrence, mirror maker to the master. Pleasure to meet you. Excuse my disheveled appearance. It appears that I found myself in a most unfortunate situation. I was attempting to travel on royal business when my mirror sent me to this wasteland instead. Not a moment after I arrived, a band of exiles ripped the clothes right from my back, making it impossible for me to traverse this unforgiving terrain. Assist me, and I will endeavor to create a mirror which will allow us to escape this wretched place. A well-known thief with ties to the Shrouded Asylum, Costal. Please do hurry, I cannot enter the light without my cloak. And here we have... Oh, right, this is where we need to get the belongings, and they're just chilling around a campfire. Okay. You've wandered into the wrong bit of shade, my friends. He's hanging out with Kasia and Dorian. I do not know what you're supposed to reference, but I do like your primitive weapon. Did you make that yourself? It's cute. Someone also asked me earlier, what do I like about Paladin? I like the Paladin's self-survivability. Bubbles and heals, and, you know, you can swap in and out of those roles. I like that I can also play Protection Paladin whenever I get bored. This is it. Are you sure there wasn't more? Ooh, a nice new belt. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Forgive me, I don't mean to appear ungrateful, but my mitter fragments are missing. I shouldn't be surprised, really. They're quite powerful, and I'm sure the miscreants out here would be happy to get their hands on them. Nonetheless, I will not let this deter me. The master sends his stone servants to smash any mitters erected in this ward, so we should have no trouble finding fragments nearby. Just a moment. I will need my cloak before heading into the light. Much better, though it does have a putrid stench. Now come along, I will show you how to locate mitter fragments. The only thing this wretched light is good for is making the fragments easier to find. Release date prediction? Nah. I hope it's going to release when it's finished. I am curious if they're going to make a statement tomorrow that Corona might have delayed and that they're going beyond Q4. I wouldn't be against it. I just want the game to be good. And I don't care how long it takes to develop. I just want it to be good. Oh. I need to do this thing again. Oh, here's one bird in the ash. There you go. Mirror fragments. To the untrained eye, all mirror shards look identical, but I can tell by the glint alone where that shard came from. Let us continue our search. So that's going to change. Mirrors are a magical network of sorts. Travel between them is possible, so long as each is made from the same type of glass. Up ahead, I see another. So if you've watched Castlevania recently, if you haven't, it's up on Netflix. Please go and watch it, because it's quite amazing. But yeah, it's pretty much Dracula's mirror system, ain't it? I'm loving the corruption system. Battle for Ancestors was great. Shadowlands can wait. Wait, you're telling me you're still playing live? What? Fragments should never be discarded. They can be used to repair nearly any broken mirror. You cannot always be certain where the mirror will take you, but anywhere would be better than here. Over there, do you see it? Do you not? Yup, Castlevania is brilliant. And no, thankfully these are not the kind that sparkle in the light. They burn and die. Well done. You certainly have an eye for this. We will be out of here in no time. At ... Simone? What is Simone doing here? Simone! Simone, why are you being silly? Simone shouldn't be here. Small piece of reflective glass. This must be some sort of mistake. What sort of horrific trap is this? The light is being reflected directly onto her. Simone's a dear friend of mine. Free her from that thing. Please. Alright, let's do it. Howdy hydrates. Hello, hello. Alright, they still have the bug where if you click on one mirror, it actually activates the other one. Gotcha. Who would do this to her? Your pathetic master, Lawrence. He did this. My master? That cannot be. Devourers may not have set the mirrors, but it is his fault that I'm here. Those that rouse his suspicion are sent here to suffer. Even one's loyal servants like myself. The reason that we were banished here differ, but our goal once we arrive is always the same, to avoid becoming ash. The Shrouded control the area shaded from light. Those that trespass within their strongholds are made to suffer. Our flesh blisters and burns, yet we do not die. Instead, our mind descends into madness from the pain. I do not claim to know the crimes of those trapped within the light, but I know that this is not the Maw. It is not our role to punish. Free the others as you have freed me. And good luck at the work, fool. Have a nice work day. Is this really what becomes of the exiled? Are they left here to burn to ash? How could the master allow such a thing? It is cruel, heartless even. No Revendreth would want to continue on like this. You must end their suffering. So yeah, Sire Devourers is not really a good guy, is he? He's kind of an asshole. But I guess that's what you get when you work with the jailer. Don't let Preach hear you say that. You gotta do more with the other YouTubers, or maybe do some with your viewers. Time will tell. No immediate plans in the future, although there are a couple of podcasts up on the schedule. I just need to send them some emails back and be like, this is the date that I can do. Besides that, time will tell. I thought I knew our sire, but anyone who would do this to his subjects is not worth following. Okay. You can't do that while you're in combat. Understandable. You freed them, yes. Let us... Really? Are you okay? Are you alright? Oh, meddled in life. That actually makes a ton of sense. You freed them, yes. Let us hope they found some sliver of respite where the light cannot reach. Lauren's plan is a bit ambitious. Mirrors are most reliable when used to traverse short distances. Traveling to the sanctuary will require a great deal of power, more than he or I have. The Shrouded have stores of anima in their compound. With enough of it, the mirror should be stable enough to get us where we need to go. Now, more than ever, I wish to escape this place, but I cannot go back to serve the Master, not after seeing what goes on here. Simone and I are in agreement. With your assistance, I will craft a mirror that connects to a sanctuary controlled by the Prince. We will leave this place and pledge our support to Renneval. But first, I will need fragments of glass. The Shrouded seem to have plenty, and the fewer they have to make traps, the better. It's insane, dude. We're halfway through the year. Absolutely insane. I actually talked to my dentist about it. And the dentist assistant was like, oh yeah, we're already halfway through the year 2020. And I noticed that I've gotten quite cynical lately with all the shit that's been going on online. Because my immediate response was, yeah, it kind of felt like 20 years, ain't it? And we're still not done. Oh yeah, let me try out the mirror, by the way. Does it have an animation? No. I just have some lingering despair. So yeah, the smile on the dentist assistant quickly disappeared when I said that. And then I thought to myself, maybe that was a little bit too cynical. Sorry. Ooh, the Venfir Diaries. A collection of personal log entries from notable Venfir. It is longed coveted by those eager to learn about their daily life. Himes!
Oh, hi!
Himes, I found another item for the brokers, Himes. We got the Venfir Diaries. You know what Methuselah did? Methuselah and I, right? Methuselah and I are in a really cute WhatsApp group together. And we talk to each other on a daily basis. We share what's going on. It is a space where we can be ourselves. So the other day, I decided to share a picture. Now I know what you're thinking. Not that kind of picture. It was me looking at a watermelon like I was about to devour it. Now look at what she has done with my picture. How dare she? Yes, this will do. Have you collected the fragments? I did. Lawrence carefully examines the fragments before speaking. Yes, this should work. I am almost certain. The Nephrius does not allow mirrors to be erected within the Ember Ward. His stone servants shatter anything that so much as glints. I need you to remain vigilant as I make this mirror. I've no doubt that the Master's minions will try to stop us. Are you ready? The pieces are all here, ready to be assembled. No doubt the Stone Legion will descend upon us once they become aware of my work. I am ready. Keep your eyes on the sky while I work. You make that mirror. It is done. The mirror is complete. Lawrence, we must leave while we can. It is only a matter of time before they're upon us again. 174. Oh, Lord. 174. 174. I don't care. I'm out of here, man. I need to go. I need to go. Oh, don't kill me. Until we meet again. Oh, you guys leave. You're just going to leave me behind with these mobs, is it? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. We have been expecting you, so finally crafted. This must be the work... Lawrence. Perfect for the transportation of persons around Revendreth in an inconspicuous manner. We will make great use of this. And they just give me gold for it. Ah, what lies in these pages? Personal diary entries, it seems. Very interesting. There's even one from the accuser in there. This will be a treat. Yeah, I can't read them myself, unfortunately. Okay. So... what's the point of you? You don't give reputation, you just give me gold, you don't put the items on display. What is your point? What is your purpose? I have to wonder. Are you just like, oh, you found a rare item, turn it in for some extra gold? Or maybe I need to find all the items and then you open up. Anywho, Sabina. Sabina remains unresponsive. I have some strongly spoiled fruit and excrement. Ew. Sabina begins to stir. Are they back? Help me. Why would anyone do this? How could they be so cruel? Safe in the shadows. I cannot recollect what happened. Perhaps the light has burdened my memory. Who knows how long I've been out here. So hi. It's dying. The last thing I remember before things went dark, my companions and I had finally found refuge in the shadows. I worry for their well-being. So long as my assailants remain at large, my companions could be in danger. Will you find them and ensure that they're safe in the shadows? I do not know how long it's been since my captors left me here, but the light has taken its toll. You must help me escape. The key to my shackles should be hidden nearby. Perhaps among the rubble? That is likely where I'd hide something so small. Alright, we find our companions. We find Remus, Lanusa, and Myron. The hilt is engraved with a monogram of the letter S. Then there's a journal. We have yet to find sanctuary, though not for a lack of trying. We're all feeling the effects of the light, though Sabina seems to struggle most. She hasn't been herself lately, often staring into the distance, repeating words. I will need to find shelter soon, or I fear she will turn to ash. And a light satchel. Despite Sabina's claims of being robbed, the contents within have not been disturbed. So we have a sword. We have Sabina slowly losing her mind to the light. And their stuff is still there. I wonder what could have happened. Yeah, exactly, Criplius. What's the feeling about the royalty in the Netherlands? Apparently, they make a lot of money tourist-wise. Apparently, a lot of people still come to the Netherlands because, hey, they got like a king and a queen and look at the pretty palaces. They have perished. Are you sure? Who could have done something so cruel? Have you found the key? Despite being exposed to the elements, the key remained remarkably unscathed. This looks like it could fit. Release me, please. You must do so. I cannot linger in the light any longer. This unease, it is so familiar, but it will pass. I will feel myself once again, once I have returned to the shade. I'll stay as still as silence while you work the lock. Uh-huh. My head, something's wrong. You two will burn. Wait, what's happening? Nowhere to hide. No, I refuse to succumb. No escaping the light. Purge. So yeah, she's a cutie patootie. She kind of lost her mind. And now she did. I don't know what that is about, Saley. But as I mentioned earlier, there are so many ways of telling a story. The more the merrier, ain't there? It ends at last. Her eyes are filled with the light. Yep. Yep. Setting Sabina free. Sabina ends has found her. Ash is all that remains. I really like this questline. Really do. I really like this area. Like the moment that they announced this light-scorched area in Revendreth, my lore boner went like... And now seeing it in-game with like the concept art and seeing what it is like, once again, you know, it's nice.